International Women's Day to all the women, all the young ladies, all the little ones that are just being born, the beautiful girls that's going to be our mother tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow. Happy International Day to you. It's something that is worth celebrating. A woman is the most powerful human being on the earth. We are the only one that can actually bring another human being to life. We are powerful. We are strong. We have the strength that that society have given us so many reasons to believe we need to suppress. But today, I want to remind us that we don't have to. That's a box that the society has put us into because of their own insecurities, because of their own fear of how strong and how powerful a woman can be. And when a woman that is giving those encouragement, if a woman is reminded, if the woman is allowed to be the strong woman that she is, we will take over. We will do wonders. We can do more than we can ever imagine. And this society is afraid of that power that we have. But we don't have to stay in that boxes that's been created for us. So this is my message back to the society, because we for so long have heard the narrative that you had to say. I've heard how you think a woman should behave. A woman is supposed to be loyal. A woman is supposed to not be too educated because men will run away from her. If you are too smart, then you come across as too strong, as controlling. A woman is supposed to be composed all the time. A woman is not supposed to go partying too much because that's like promiscuity. A woman is not supposed to be expressive because they are supposed to be submissive. I've heard so many narrative. If you are abused, that's also another part that surprises me the most. If a woman feels abused, feels taken advantage of, she can't speak up because that means the people will see her like she came across like she needed, like your dressing becomes the issue, the reason why you were abused. Your attitude becomes the reason why you were abused. If you are raped and you speak up, you become the damaged goods. It's no longer about the person that raped you, it's about you being raped and you being not good enough anymore. Why is that okay? Why have we have to live with that for so long? If you are working in an office, you can't go in the room where men are gathered and having conversation because you're a woman, or you can be a boss and a mother and a friend and a sister and all of that at once because you're a woman. Well, society, that narrative dies today, at least with me, and I hope with many women that is watching this video, many mothers that is watching this video, because my understanding is because our mothers were made to believe this narrative, it was passed on to us as children. And we, the young women of today, we have to do better than our parents. We have to tell our children, our girl child, to get educated as far as they want, to marry only if they want to. You don't need to be married to be defined as a decent woman. You don't need to be married to be defined as a successful woman, as a smart woman, as an accomplished woman. A man does not complete you. A man does not give you all of those titles. You give that to yourself. You deserve it, you earn it, and you own it. You don't need to be crowned by the gift of marriage. Only marry because you love. Only marry because a man deserves and have shown you that they deserve a queen like you, because you are a queen. Our mothers of today, we know better. Let's do better. If our child wants to be the leader of tomorrow, don't tell them it's not impossible. If she wants to be a president, tell her yes, of the best country in the world she can. Don't ever tell your girl child she can't do what she thinks she can because she's a woman. If she wants to play football, let her play football. Don't tell her it's a male game. There is no male, there is no female. We are all humans. It's time for us to start understanding this narrative, these boxes that we've been put into by the society, so that we don't put the next generation into these boxes. Our voices matters, our actions matters, our approach matters, our actions matters, because our children are watching us more than they are listening. Our sisters, our young ones, our mentees are watching us more than they are listening to us. If you are telling them those things, are you doing those things? Are you telling them one thing and doing something else? Are you not taking that job because you feel it's an office full of men and they're never going to see that you're good enough? Well, your child is watching. She's seeing that when she goes into a room full of men, even though she's smart and has the best qualification, she's never going to be good enough for that job, because it's a field full of men, because it's an engineering job, because it's a computer science course, and it's a men's field. Well, it's not. It's a field for smart people. It's a field for people who love to code, who love to do engineering. And if she does love it, let her do it. And if you love it, you the mom, go for it, because she's watching your action. Yes, we young mothers have a lot of work to do for our next generation. Because thank God for the global movement, like Me Too, like girls' empowerment. There are a lot of things that we know about our generation, the generation before us, our mothers, their mothers they know about. We have no excuse to keep telling our daughters that they can't do what they can do. It's International Women's Day. Let's stand together globally to encourage each other, to empower each other. So there's another boss that the society keeps telling us, that there isn't a room for two women to succeed. And we've believed that for so long, that when we see our fellow women climbing up to us in any position, in an office, in the church, in wherever society that we are, we feel the need to compete with each other. Society, today that narrative stop. Well, there's room for every woman to succeed. There's room for all of us to be on the same page, to even go higher than each other. If you're succeeding and someone else is coming right behind you, a woman or a man or whoever it is, please stretch out your hands and lift them up. The little you can do, the direction you need to give them to get to where they need to be. You see potential in another woman, instead of finding a way to bring her down, find a way to lift her up. Is she struggling mentally? Is she struggling in a job, but she wants to succeed, and you have what she needs, but you are not sharing because you feel like if another woman is in the room where it's just you, then it's 2 against 1. Well, there's no one. We are all women, and we are all trying to go against this narrative we've been given to for so long. We are all fighting against one thing: our place in the society, where we rightfully belong. We are all just humans trying to figure out life together, trying to show that our strength is not a competition, it's a God-given strength. Our wisdom was given to us by God for a reason, and we can't suppress it anymore. The heart that we have to love so much, we can't keep it to ourselves. We can't, if we are free spirit, if we want to go party, we want to love, we want to share it with the world, how much we have to give. We can't suppress that anymore because of the narrative, because of what the society is going to call us. It's about time we stand for each other. It's about time we share this love. It's about time we embrace each other's weakness and strengths and power and the differences that we have as women, because it's what makes us stronger. It is all what makes us special. We are the future of tomorrow. Not just because we have a compassionate heart, that whatever it is that we have, whatever is our talent, we put in so much compassion when we do the things we do just to get a good result. But because literally without us there's no tomorrow. We are the future of tomorrow. We give birth to those men and those women of tomorrow. We are responsible for the next generation. How we raise those next generation, we have a say in the future because of how we're going to raise our children, because of the narrative that we tell those children. If we tell them they're strong, that they can do the impossible things, whether they're a girl child or a boy child, that's what they're going to believe. If we raise our sons to believe that they are superior to their sisters, to the daughters, to the women in the society, that's what they are going to believe. The future is in our hands, young women. Our generation has the power to change the next generation. Our male children, let's teach them right. Let's teach them that they are just as equal as our female children. They are not any better. They can, if they want to be better, they do better. Just the way we women are. We all need to fight for our place. We can't keep quiet anymore. We can't be afraid anymore because of what the society would think, because of what the society would call us. So as we celebrate the International Women's Day, I hope we women know that we have so much power in us to change the narrative. To change the narrative for the now and for the future. We do have the power. You have the power. I have the power. And I'm choosing to use it. Are you? This is a conversation with Gift Patrick. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, I hope you do. We are going to be having so many important conversations, and I don't want you to miss out of it. I don't want you to miss out of an opportunity to change the narrative of the future. Subscribe to my YouTube page at Gift Patrick, or follow my Instagram page, gift_Patrick_. Until I see you in the next episode, use your power. Happy